Welcome to a very special The Dad's Guide to Minecraft Let's Play. We are in Snapshot 20W06A, the first Nether update. Oh boy, am I excited! And what I did first, after I made a lot of copies, is to trim the Nether. So as soon as we walk in, we are going to see a whole new load. There's not going to be any need for us to go really far in order to find new unloaded chunks. It'll spawn new chunks right away. And if you have any Nether builds, be very careful when you trim it because you have to be very selective. But otherwise, I'll take you through the steps of how you can just take everything out and start new as if you were walking through the portal for the first time. Here are the steps that you need to do in order to make it easy on yourself. You need to get rid of the existing Nether that has spawned already. And to do that, what we need to do is first go into your Minecraft folder. Once in the folder, you click on your saves, and I cannot stress this enough. Back up your saved file that you're actually going to modify. So copy it once, copy it twice, pull it onto an external drive, do whatever you can, make 5 copies. Just make sure you have copies of this thing because if something goes wrong, you lose this world. I made a copy of the Dad's Guide World 1, and when you go into the world, double click on the saved. As you go down the list of things that are here, there's advancements, data, data packs, dim 1, and dim-1. Dim-1 is the Nether. Dim 1 is the end. So dim-1, click on that, and you'll have 3 folders, data, POI, and regions. And what we can do is you can be very selective if you have items that have spawned inside this world already that you want to save. And for that, I would go and check out Xisumavoid's video on how to trim the end and apply that to the Nether as well. But for our purposes, since we don't really care about our spawn, we haven't built anything there, we're just going to highlight all 3 of these folders and delete them. Because once we go through the Nether portal again, it'll regenerate everything with new data. And that's what we want to have happen. So before you get started, the Nether will not look different until you do this step. So do this first after you make at least 20 backups of your data file. You do not want to lose your saved games that you've worked really hard on. So without further ado, let's start up the game. Okay, I'm in my Nether Temple. Remember this from, I think it was episode 3 maybe. And let's go inside, okay? And see what we find. This is crazy. This is big deal, man. Big deal. Wow. Okay. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is one of the new biomes. I want to turn on F3 just so I can see what are the new things are called. So I can, and you can see I just loaded this because there's I should look up. There's lava flowing down because it's never been loaded before. So I want to turn on F3, which I wasn't going to plan on doing for the main build, but for this, I kind of need to see what things are called. So this is a crimson forest, and does this have a special name down here? This block I'm looking at. Nylium, crimson nylium. That's cool. And is this still Nether brick or Nether rack? Yeah, okay, cool. And we got a tree, and this one is called a crimson shrooms or crimson stem and a shroom light. That's cool. We should definitely take one of these to the overworld and see if it is a light source that we can use in the dark. Oh yeah, definitely a light source. Did I get it? Yep, cool, awesome. Shroom light, love it. Oh, you notice they have obsidian and flint and steel down here? That was a precaution, just in case when I walked in here, the gate for whatever reason didn't spawn. I could build it right away and spawn back into it, but yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a soul sand valley down there. That is super cool. There's like bone structures. There's an Enderman, neat. And blue flames. Okay, oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun here. Oh, is that a Hoglin up there? Oh, those are our Hoglins. We should go, oh, there's one right there too. We should go check those guys out and see if they're pretty dangerous. But let's go look at some of these other things first. So this is called Crimson Roots. All right, and we have Nether Wart Block. I wonder if we take this, can we break this down into Nether Wart then? Let's check it out. No, it doesn't look like it goes both ways. So it's just a Nether Wart block, like a building block. All right, let's switch to get rid of the F3 real quick here. So you can see this guy gonna attack. Are you passive? Yeah, I guess he's passive. Let's see what happens if I hit him. I can't hit him? That's odd. Well, I might take back what I said earlier. Maybe this isn't ready for prime time yet. Maybe this is just a visual tour. And our zombie pigmen, those don't seem to have changed. Oh, okay, well, gas are still a thing. I thought maybe he'd hit that guy and I could see if they were... Yeah, I can't interact with them at all. Can I push him? Yeah, just can't hit him. Huh. All right, so we might not be ready for prime time just yet with these guys, but still neat to see regardless. All right, so let's see what else we can find. All right, turn back F3 back on. This is called a weeping vines plant. And can we grab that as well, or is this going to be like a... Okay, I have silk touch, so it's hard to see if maybe this is going to be a thing or not. Oh, that's cool. Can I turn you into wood? Let's go check this out. Oh, I can. Crimson planks. Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't call it crimson though. Crimson's red. That's like a fuchsia or something. It's more of a purple. But another wood type. I am all for it. I love to have variety when I do builds, so this is going to be great. Let me grab another one of these real quick here. But yeah, very cool. And we can do some experiments when we go outside and see what we can plant out there, and maybe there's things that can grow. Oh, that's new. Check that out. All right, this is called a crimson fungi or fungi or fungi. Cool. Take one of you. Maybe we can use that for something. Anything else around here? I guess I'm kind of glad the Hoglins aren't hostile, because that would kind of suck to spawn right in and just be like attacked immediately. Oh, look at that. Oh man, that is super cool. That's like the blue kind of background ambiance that takes place, atmosphere with Soul Sand Valley. And it looks like our Nether Fortress is exactly in the same spot as it was before. I am digging this blue flames though. That can be really cool for some builds. And this is a new block, Soul Soil. And it looks like Soul Soil is what's on fire. So let's go ahead and take some of this back as well. And we'll use that. Oh, looks like there's a blue torch. That would be pretty sweet. I wonder if that's true or just like the thing they have so far. Okay. Wow, this is crazy. I love that my Mojang is doing updates more often now, because before it just took so long to get anything cool, and well, that kind of is weird. It again turns on and off the atmosphere really quick. Oh yeah, look at that. Hopefully they go ahead and update that so it's a smoother transition. But let's go ahead and go up here and see what we can find out about what those big pillars are coming down. I probably use a shovel to do this, but I don't want to fall down there. Let's go ahead and grab some of this nether rack. We'll use this to pillar up. You can see an efficiency pickaxe still works really well in nether rack. Let's get our little building blocks here. And I am in survival, so but I feel less stressed about it, since, you know, if we decide not to stick with this world, I can just reset everything, and that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go check this out here. What are you called? Basalt. Looks like there's That's not two different textures. Is that the top of the texture? Let's see. Oh, breaks really easy. I wonder what the hardness of that is. Basalt in real life is very hard, so it's breaks apart really easy. Yeah, we can do some really cool things with this design. Maybe flooring or ceilings. We'll take that back and play with it a little bit and see what we can do from a design standpoint. Lots of gas. I wonder if they spawn more frequently here in the Soul Sand Valleys. It looks like there's definitely certain mobs that spawn. Oh, you can walk fast in Soul Soil. Lots of skellies over here too. Oh. Look, I'm like a stormtrooper here. I can't hit him at all, but he can nail me left and right. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see. We've got some crimson root over here in the Soul Valley. Guess we should look around and see if we can find some of the other biomes. I think there's like one other biome that they came out with. So I'm going to keep exploring around and see if I can find it. It's the one with the blue mushroomy tree things. And then I'll be back. And here we are going through the Soul Sand Valley, and I saw this up ahead. And this is the other new biome that we have. And I don't know why I'm whispering. Those ghast were nearby, and I was like, I don't want them to know I'm here. But we don't need to whisper. Okay. So yeah, these guys, looks like the Endermen like this kind of bluish green biome. I'm loving this blue flame. Don't want to fall down there. Yeah, I see the terrain generation is a little funky. I followed the Nether Fortress around, and it did come over to this area. So let's turn back on F3 and take a look at this. And this is warped Nether block. Okay. And we have warped mycelium down here. So that's pretty cool. So the warped variety must be the blue area, and the regular variety must be the red. So this looks like that wooden stock. Let's take a look. Oh, it breaks really fast. Oh, awesome. Minecraft has needed a bluish block for a long time. We can do some really cool builds with that. All right, sweet. So that is called, what is it called? Warped stems. So warped stems, and we can turn that into, let's put it up here, warped planks. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that real quick here. Let's grab a couple of them. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome color. Look at that. Between those two right there, we can do some really, really, really cool builds coming forward. So the rest looks like it's just warped roots. Okay, so it's like a warped variety of the red. So warped fungi, warped roots. Super, super cool. And before we end the episode, I wanted to show you one more item. So they added a new type of block in called ancient debris. And in ancient debris, you find at the lower levels. I was exploring around survival for a while, couldn't find any of this block, then went into creative and really tore a whole area apart looking for it, couldn't find it. So I don't know if it's been completely integrated into the game yet, or there's a trick to finding it. It looks really similar to Netherrack, except it's like highlighted a little bit, so it's maybe easy to miss too. But what you do is you put this into a furnace or a blast furnace, and you can turn it into netherite scraps. And netherite scraps are what you use to build netherite. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that takes. So if we come over to the furnace, you just pop it in here and it converts it and turns it into netherite scraps. And we'll go ahead and grab these really quick here. When you go into a crafting table, if you take 4 netherite scraps, and it can be anywhere, it's not position dependent, and then 4 gold, you get a netherite ingot. Netherite ingots can be used to make armor and weapons, and the new armor and weapons have some great properties. They're stronger than diamond. They can have a higher enchantment value than diamond, close to gold, and they are they have special properties with being resistant to knockback. So let's take a look at what this armor looks like when it's on. Pretty cool, huh? I'm like bad dad now. I'm gonna come into the Nether and tear it apart. I can't wait to have this in the game and see how well it protects me against all those baddies out in the real world and here in the Nether. But another special property that I forgot to mention was that it also floats in lava. So if you happen to die because of lava, it doesn't get burned up. So this is pretty sweet. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and would like to see more from the Dad Sky in the future, click that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you can, leave me a comment about what you think I should do with the channel in the future. Should I do snapshots like this as part of the normal Let's Play gameplay? Or should I just use these as kind of one-offs to show what's new? Until next time, this has been Dad's Guide. Bye for now.